Hi, this is Jerry Kuntz at the Ramapo Catskill Library System. Today we want to take a look at SmarterMail 16's feature of contacts and contact categories, how to create them and how to use them. Contacts can be very helpful for a couple of different purposes. It can make sending emails to a group of people much easier. It can help you to remember the email address of someone. It can also be used to store other contact information about them, their physical mailing address or their phone number. Adding someone to your list of contacts also automatically treats them as a trusted sender, meaning that anyone within your contacts, when they send you an email, it will skip our anti-spam measures. So that's one way to make sure that their emails do not go into your spam folder. When you're sending an email, you can access your contacts by clicking on the icon of the two busts of people right next to the to header. And you can see that will bring up your list of contacts. Now, if you want to create a new contact, there are a couple ways that can be done. It can be done from viewing emails from people, and by clicking on the From header, one of the options there is to add a contact. And that will bring up a form, and since you're doing this from an email header, it will automatically take that person's name and their email address and populate that into the contact record. The other way to create a contact is by going straight to the list of contacts from the SmarterMail icon menu bar up top. If we go to contacts, it will list all your current contacts and give you the option to create a new one from scratch with no fields automatically filled in. Now, one thing you might want to consider before populating any more contacts than you already have is to think about how you might want to organize your contacts. They can be organized into different categories. If you organize a subset of your contacts into a category, that can then be used to act like your own personal mailing list, and you can easily send out an email to everyone within that contact category. So let's take a look at how that might work. First of all, you see that right now I don't have any categories listed off to the left here. So the first thing I need to do is I need to create one or two categories. So I'm going to use the button down in the far left corner. There's only one option there, create a new category, and I'm going to create one category called Circe Dynex, and I think I'll create another one called database vendors. So now that I have these categories created, when I go to create a new contact, those categories have now become part of the form that I use to create the new contact. If I want to assign one of my existing contacts to those categories, I simply open up that contact, and now those categories are on the form, and I simply use the slider button and save that. So now I have put two of my contacts into the Cersei Dynex category. If I ever want to see which contacts are in which category, all I have to do is to exclude the view of my other categories so that I see now just the two people that I have put into the Cersei Dynex category. If I want to export these contacts in order to put them into a different email program or into a different rcls.org email account, I can use the action from the contact menu of exporting these contacts in one of the two standard formats that are used by all email programs to import and export contacts. Now, if I want to send a message to all the people that are in a category, I would go to my email, start a new email message, and then using the icon of the two figures to the left of the to header, click on that. And now, in addition to seeing my contacts, I also can see my specific contact categories from the drop down. And by selecting that category, it gives me the option to select everyone, individuals in that category, or to select all of them. So now I have created an email header, to header, that includes everyone that was in that category. Examples where you might find this very helpful is for people that need to contact media people within your service area to send out public relations materials. You send out those to the same people all the time. If you put them in your contact list and create a category that says PR, you can use this to blast out an email to everyone within that category. So that's how you can use categories of contacts within SmarterMail 16. Thank you for listening.